Imagine having a device in your living room that's more powerful than a game console, smarter than your phone, and cheaper than a pair of AirPods. That's exactly what Apple is building right now. Welcome back to Educational Hub, where we bring you the future of tech before it even hits the shelves. And today, we're diving into the biggest leaks surrounding the upcoming Apple TV 4K for 2026. This isn't just another update. This could be the moment the Apple TV transforms into something much bigger. Because here's the crazy part, reports suggest the hardware is already done. Fully built. Fully tested. Sitting in warehouses. So why hasn't Apple launched it yet? One word, AI. For years, the Apple TV has been quietly powerful. It's been the center of millions of smart homes. But this next version is aiming for something completely different. According to analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, Apple is waiting for iOS 27 to be ready before releasing it. Because this time, artificial intelligence isn't just a feature, it's the foundation. And that changes everything. Let's start with performance. The new model is expected to feature the A17 Pro chip, the same chip found in the iPhone 15 Pro. That's not a small upgrade. That's a massive jump, 2 full generations ahead of the current model. And with that power comes something we've never really seen on a streaming box before, console-level gaming. We are talking hardware-accelerated ray tracing, realistic lighting, high-end graphics. Games like Resident Evil 4 and Death Stranding running natively, right on your TV. At that point, your streaming device isn't just for watching content anymore. It becomes a full entertainment machine. But performance is only part of the story. Connectivity is getting a major upgrade too, with support for Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6.0. That means faster streaming, lower latency, and a smoother experience across the board, especially if you're using wireless headphones or controllers. Now let's talk about the real reason Apple is holding this back. AI needs power, but it also needs memory. That's why the new Apple TV is expected to double its RAM from 4 GB to 8 GB. And that unlocks a version of Siri that actually feels smart. Imagine asking your TV to find a specific moment from a show you watched weeks ago, and it just knows. It understands context. It learns your habits. It gives you recommendations based on your real life, not just random algorithms. And the best part? It all runs on device. That means faster responses and better privacy, because your data isn't constantly being sent to the cloud. Design-wise, don't expect anything dramatic. Apple will likely stick with its clean, minimal look. But there is one small upgrade that could make a huge difference in daily life. The Siri remote is expected to finally support Find My. So if you lose it in your couch, you can just track it instantly from your phone. Simple. But incredibly useful. Now let's talk price. There are rumors that Apple might try to go aggressive, possibly targeting under $100 to compete with companies like Roku and Amazon. But realistically, most reports suggest it'll land somewhere between $129 and $140. There's even talk of a higher-end version with 8K support that could push closer to $200. And when you combine that with the growing content lineup on Apple TV+, featuring stars like Keanu Reeves and Javier Bardem, the value starts to look very strong. So here's the bottom line. If you're a power user, someone who cares about performance, gaming, and next-gen features, this is the one to wait for. Because this isn't just an upgrade. It's the first time the Apple TV feels like a true computing device for your home. But if you just need something simple for streaming right now, the current model will still do the job. For everyone else, though, the 2026 Apple TV might be the biggest leap we've ever seen in this category. And if it delivers on everything we are hearing, It won't just upgrade your TV experience. It might completely redefine it.